What's up, guys? Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead as we're 7 days away for Season 7 in 7 minutes. We're going to talk about the Negan kill breakdown, Negan kill clues, spoilers, and leaked information. If you've seen the other videos, there's going to be some repeat information. We're sorry about that because there's only so much information provided, but spoilers ahead. If you don't want to know, stop watching now. So basically, who is this? We're going to find out who this is in a week, but we're just going to talk about a little breakdown of it, who it most logically is. So we saw the sneak peek. You saw the blood under Rick's right eye, so that gives away the position of the victim, right? So it's got to be one of these 6 people, and logically it makes sense that it would be, you know, Abraham or Glenn or Daryl or whatever, but I think that they gave it away and for different reasons, so we'll talk about that. But the position is one of these 6 people, and actually, if you know the spoilers and the predictions and theories, it's 2 of these people. So first we'll talk about the main one they gave away is Abraham. And if you know anything about the spoilers and what's been going around since the season 6 finale, Abraham was a thought. You know, I initially thought it was Glenn going on there, and then the orange theory came out. The orange crush theory, sorry. Foreshadowing at its finest, right? They talked about on The Talking Dead, I know they're going to Zapruder it, is what Gimbal said, and there's a clue. The first name of Zapruder is Abraham, which is crazy. The orange crush soda, orange, Abraham, ginger, crushed, that, Lucille, Zapruder, Abraham, so it kind of linked to Abraham, and you're like, oh, that's a good theory, not really thinking much of it, you know, and then the spoilers came out and said that it's Abraham and Glenn, and you're like, whoa, that's crazy, you know, but let's look at Abraham's position, because we know it's not Rick, and the victim was given away by the blood under Rick's right eye, so we knew the position, and people think it was Maggie, Michonne, Daryl, whatever, but it's Abraham, and Abraham's position here, so you think about this red line would be about the line of Negan, and that he's going to come swinging down, and the head's going to explode. You know, if you watch the season 6 finale and watch it again, I'm sure you will. I know I will. But he swings down a bunch of times. You know, he hits him like 7 or 8 times. So the blood's going to go all over the place. I expect Maggie to be covered in blood. I expect Michonne to have some blood on her, and Rick definitely has blood on his face. Now we don't know if that's from a bat, the smear Lucille rubbed it on his face, but I'm going to go with its blood splatter from the head exploding, that it splatters on his eye. So if you look at the positions, you see Rick's position is off to the left and Abraham's is right off to the center. And why does that matter? Because in the sneak peek, they centered right on the door, which would be Abraham's position. And Rick's position is this exact line that they bring him out, which is off to the left. You see the camera angle is straight on to the door, and that is Abraham's position. As they pan back down, you see they come from the door as Negan throws him in the RV. You see Daryl's blanket, who is not dead, he is captured, and they want you to think it's Daryl. They want you to they've made you to think it's Daryl since the sneak peeks, you know, months ago. But Abraham's position is right there. If you look at it by the door, they're giving you Abraham's position. Takes you right to the blood and the guts of the brains, I should say. Sorry, the bloody pile. So there's a good angle of what it would be there. People would say, oh, they probably brought him into the center. Well, no. If you watch the season 6 finale, Negan goes, "You are it," cry, blah blah blah, cut the boy's eye out and all that shit. Then he swings down and kills the victim. Oh, taking it like a champ. And then he swings 6, 7 more times. There's no time where people grab him. He goes, "You are it," and then starts beating the crap out of them. They don't get the saviors don't grab them, pull them to the middle, and say, "All right, come on." No, he goes, "You are it," points at Abraham, and then swings down and starts killing Abraham. So that's what the theory definitely has to be. At least, you know, so I would assume Abraham is the first victim. Now, if you know the spoiler information, there's 2 victims, and you know, I can't believe that they're going to do that, but this is the leaked spoiler information. You're like, what's leaked? How is leaked? It's not leaked pictures, it's information. And these are the leaked spoiler information that came out since June. This is from the Walking Dead spoiler group on Facebook. All of them in the group there are awesome, and you highlight the 2 Lucille victims, Abe and Glenn. Now, it's crazy, and then the bottom you see Daryl's taken prison on there. This was back in, I believe, May or June that Autumn posted. Now, this is from the Spoiling Dead fans that you linked it all together, put who was seen filming. And you're like, well, who cares about that? Well, if you're not seen filming, you're not on the show anymore, most likely. And Abe and Glenn have only filmed 1 episode. Well, you're like, oh, they could be hiding. It could be this. Yeah, but I highly doubt it. Glenn, Abraham. This is from the Spoiling Dead fans as well, that they posted this great picture, and I think it highlights Rosita and Michonne, who people think they're other victims as well. Maggie's the only one we don't have a picture of because she's been at the Hilltop, and in Raleigh Studios has been hard to film as well. Negan and Daryl, they're taken prisoner when they go to episode 4 to Alexandria. This information has been there. And this is the latest filming episodes. These are the people that are in the lineup that people think would be in the position for the death of Lucille. And Michonne, Daryl, and Maggie have filmed a lot, and Rosita as well. Rosita's filmed a lot, actually. Glenn and Abraham have only filmed one episode. They've only been spotted one time on set. And there's a variety of things that there too, but this is the best information that they had. There was a death dinner on there too by Father Gabriel. Posted all these pictures on Twitter back in May, around the first episode, where there'd be a lot of them. Orange Crust theory, do you believe it? You know, well, their theories have come and gone and everything. We thought they were pretty crazy to think about it, and I thought it was a good theory to talk about. Abraham's Zapruder kind of gives it away a little bit there as well. You know, the orange, red, ginger, Abraham crushed, crushed in. His head crushed in, and it's kind of crazy that it's that soda that Daryl was sent to get by Denise. So Glenn is the other victim, and we don't have that much. We have other videos that we made that point out to show that it's Glenn, and the big thing there too is it's going to cost us something. If you watch the one episode, season 6, episode 10, or it's 11, when they go to the hilltop, Maggie says that it's going to cost us something, and Glenn's death is going to cost him something, and Abraham's death as well. So these are the two victims. That's the best information that we really have. We have other videos that show it's Glenn. The other body bag here, is this a dummy for that? Is it from something else? I think it's spot on. That's definitely Glenn Stephen Young. That's pretty damn good. So don't know if that's the actual dummy that was used by Nicotero in the group. So there you go, guys. 7 days away, 1 week away. So we can't wait, and we are so damn ready for this to move on from it. So like, share, subscribe. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you so much. You are awesome, guys, and 1 week away.